Hey everyone, happy Monday. I had a download this morning and I wanted to kind of like talk about it with you guys. But I always like to say surround yourself with smart self storage business partners and friends and colleagues that will challenge you and then change your mind. And this is something that I've been thinking a lot about because you don't want to have the yes committee. You don't want to have yes people in your corner. You want to have people that are action takers, leaders that have ideas to make you think and challenge you to go bigger, right? And so have been thinking about this concept lately and my business partners. I'm going to talk a little bit about how my self-storage business partners challenge me daily to look at risk and reward. I'm going to talk about how my self-storage school students, challenge me to think creatively, get to see opportunity in different ways and actually go bigger, right? And explore really potential great partnerships. And then number three, I want to talk about my assistant. She is the most incredible human being, selfless, and then also is one of those people that is like, hey, I'm creative. I have this idea and, your idea is good, but how can we make it better? So these three different examples are not only about surrounding yourself by the right people, but setting yourself up for success. And I want to think about this and have you challenge you. What are the three people that actually do this for you? Like number one, they challenge you to go bigger. And number two, they're not afraid to say, hey, I want to help you change your mind. Okay, so I want to talk about my business partners in self-storage. They are amazing. We met at a conference all by chance, and we each have different skill sets. I have acquisitions and marketing, and I can help raise money. My other two partners, number one, he is a numbers person. He does backwards somersaults with like a gigantic smile doing math. And we look at risk and reward together. My third partner is incredible. She does all the development, the permitting. She's like, oh my gosh, this charge was deducted on our bank account. Why? Right. And so these are all important components to having a successful self-storage business. And I couldn't do business without them. Like, honestly, we challenge each other, we bring different perspectives, and we're not afraid to be like, hey, I actually don't agree with you, and this is why. And then the best part of this is making sure that you have storage business partners, right, that allow you to not get defensive and are constantly, saying like, hey, I understand, let's talk about it, right? So the other key components when you go into self-storage and explore partnerships with other people, and we'll talk more about this, but number one is you want to have business partners that can think critically, make you think outside the box, because when you have and own a business, right, you're looking at how can I find opportunity on the table that someone else has not been able to see, or where they're missing the mark, and you can actually double down and 2x your income because of that opportunity. And we also look at how do we reduce risk, right? So every single week we jump on a call and we look at all these deals that come through and we underwrite them together. And trust me, I am the one that brings the energy and is like, this is a great deal and X, Y, and Z. I have a partner that's in the middle, like straight neutral, right? And then I have a partner that's really conservative, like underwrites super conservative, and we come together and we vote, and we make each other, see a different perspectives, and then we move forward on the ones that we vote for. And then also, how do we decrease expenses? As a business owner, every single day, we should be thinking about two things. Like number one, how can I make money? JMM, just make money. Number two, how do you reduce expenses, but still keep a high customer service at the forefront of any business model, right? So that you can actually cash flow more from your margins. And then number three is always like, how do we look at a market, right? Supply and demand. Is this market actually going to produce for us 1 year, 3 years, 5 years down the line? And what might be some of the hardships that we might face? So these are the decisions that we talk about every single week. We look at risk to reward, and then we double down and we take a lot of messy action to put letter of intents in and make offers. The second person that I think is really important that I have been thinking about is my self-storage school students. And so they not only are not a yes committee, they challenge you thinking outside the box because they all have different skill sets. And then number three, they are willing to bring about ideas and not be defensive when their idea might not be the best, right? And so I look at them, they inspire me every single week that we get on our calls. I have a student that has been putting offer after offer in, and they see opportunity in so many different ways. And they're like, hey, I can double down on business. And by bringing those ideas to the group, we talk about it, we underwrite it, and that also cues in people that are like more logical, right? That might not see all those opportunities on the table that are missing. And so I love fresh perspectives. I love being able to have these curious conversations conversations and to be very clear and come out with 3 actionable items, right? Like if we discuss something, 3 actionable items need to happen. And I am going to keep you accountable and ask you those over and over and over again. So my students keep me humble, and I love getting feedback from them because it's always this progress as a leader, right? You are constantly getting feedback and then interpreting it and then being like, okay, how can I go about and implement it and make it even better for their experience? Number 3 is my assistant. So I'm going to brag about her because she doesn't do this enough. She is my literally in my corner. She is the most incredible human being. I interviewed like 20 people to find her. And we always joke about this because she was a little nervous on the interview. But what I loved was that she came back and she was like, Bree, look at my portfolio. Look at this. Hey, I can do that for you. Like, let me go. Like, let's go. And so she is incredible. She's not a yes committee. She also brings about ideas and keeps me focused. Sometimes the biggest struggle, Alex Hormozy talks about this, is that you see the next idea, shiny object, and it's like, they call it the woman in the red dress, or the man in the suit, whatever, you want. But they're like, how do you keep that woman in the red dress, off your mindset, right? And you keep straight to your one thing and your focus, which is buy more underperforming self-storage facilities and add value to them in the next 5 to 10 years, right? So she's incredible. And I love how she manages tasks and also is like, hey, Bree, that's a great idea, but how can we exit, right? How can we make it more efficient? And does this align with our core values for our business and for its growth? So I absolutely love that she challenges me every single day. And I am not defensive in the way she challenges. I actually tell her if she does not, we are going to have some problems. So I always encourage, looking at opportunity, asking good questions, staying curious, and then also being just a good leader and making sure that you come about it in a great giving feedback and also not defensive way. So I wanted to talk about this because I think it's a beautiful concept and I want to challenge everyone here. So I literally want you guys to stop and think about what are 3 people in your self-storage business or in your, real estate investing journey that keep you on your toes, that keep you challenge you. And then number 2 can change your mind about something. And then I want you to write those down. And I want you to think about how can we add maybe 2 to 3 more of those people onto your radar, right? We want to surround ourselves by high quality people that are doing the not exact same thing, but are doing big things and are able to challenge you, look at perspectives from a different way, and then change your mind, right? So bigger rooms require bigger thinkers. And this is why I absolutely love the self-storage school, is because we come into this room wanting to not only get passive income, but having this life options lifestyle that is so important to have in a family life. There's no such thing as balance, but there is seasons. And I think it's important when you create a business or you go out there and want to buy or find your first storage facility, is that you want to make sure that you create a business that you love, right? And that's going to give you not only, financial freedom, but also keeping it simple, stupid, like a model that you can replicate over and over again. And it doesn't cause chaos, right? And I love that's why self-storage is fantastic. We have a system. It is non-man facilities, right? And we can double down on that and take that one concept and go buy another one, drop it in that market, and do it over and over and over again. Not so much in the boutique hotel space. I'm so sorry. I'm not a hater this morning, but hospitality versus storage, right? Hospitality versus a product that we sell and deliver customer service, but they don't live there. We don't have to clean it back out all the time every 3 days. It's a month-to-month deal. They actually clean it out for us. So I want to challenge you guys to always surround yourself by action takers, get in the room with people who do these exact things, that are unapologetic, who can bring ideas to the table, as well as not get defensive with these ideas. And then they take it, put spaghetti on the table, take a massive action, and then go do it again, right? And if anyone wants to learn how to actually find and buy their very first cash flowing facility within 6 to 12 months, love to have a conversation with you. No obligations at all. I just want to jump on and see if it's the right fit. But if you want to send me the text, actually to the word, send me a text with the word storage to 916-579 7209. I'd love to send you a really awesome like 10-step storage playbook, and then also a easy back of the napkin how to underrate storage. I also want to have a conversation if that is something of interest. So love to jump on a call with you. But go out there, you guys, crush it with the self-storage style, and I will see you again soon.